Mr. Gerald. Nice. So some things have changed and some things have not changed. Some things are the same. Guys, this is what they call Casa de Fierro, the steel house. And basically it was designed by the same guy who designed the Eiffel Tower. And then what happened was, it was a mission to build one here, so they actually imported this whole thing in pieces and assembled it here. So massive boats, and they imported this whole thing. Like I said, see right here, Casa de Fierro. It tells you a little bit about the history of how it got here, and it's just amazing history. Let me see if he's here. So I thought I saw the old man. So guys, yeah, this is the famous Yellow Rose of Texas. Let's see if the old man is here. I saw him moseying about. Hey, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien? Gerald está aquí. Gerald, yeah. Lo veo. Ok, espero mi papá un ratito. Yes, I guess I'm gonna be here. Maybe do a quick circle. I got some battery life left. But yeah, guys, so this has been here like 27 years or something like that. And they used to have this big awning here, coming out to the street right here. So this awning used to come out all the way here. There were big palm trees, like sort of like flower pot palms right here in front, and it was there for like, I don't know, 27 years or so or more. And then so there was an issue where the new mayor came into town, like a new sheriff, and he kind of tried to modernize all the locales, so they made them take that down. But still, there's a very awesome sports bar, which we will definitely go visit tonight, because the Champions League is on the telly today. So we've got to watch, I believe it's Arsenal PSG today. So we'll definitely be here to watch that one. And yeah, so this is still glad to know that this place is still open. It's still running. There's a little French Quarter New Orleans Bourbon Street sign up there for you. But yeah, guys, definitely a good place to start when you're in town. And you know, yeah, see, all these dogs will start chasing you. But this place, last we were here, this place was not yet finished. So now supposedly it's ready to go. And those are some former friends of mine, Avatar, Amazon Lodge. They moved their office actually from there, this one with the awning here, I think they moved it from there now to there, it seems like. So there's some retail space at the bottom. Well, yeah, this hotel was just finished not too long ago, and I guess they're calling like 80 bucks a night. But if you can get some of those rooms, guys, right up there, if you can get it's a Chambo, it's a ice cream place here, famous Peruvian ice cream. So guys, if you can get yourself some rooms like on this side, you'll get a view of that entire flooded bay as it is at the moment. So yeah, it's nice to Yeah, it's nice to yeah, see there's some guys there, but yeah, look at the views there. And there's like a top deck also. There's another top deck restaurant. Yeah, like right now this is all almost flooded to the max. I think the water is going to be dropping. Yeah, see? So now Las Terrazas Sky Bar. So that's that place way up there. We'll definitely go up there, have a round. Right here, the old Malecon Boulevard. It's not as lively. Well, at least it wasn't as lively as it was when I lived here. And prior, because of course due to COVID. But yeah, see guys, so now this bay is fully flooded, and all right, so that's a new place. Craft beer. Yeah, like all these places here, Arandu Bar, La Noche was very popular. And yeah, look at that now. Yeah, certainly worth a visit. But yeah, there's a new place there. I can see, because there's like an artisanal marketplace down there, which has been there for donkey's years. But this place, this craft beer, this floating Amazon restaurant here, that's something new. Yakumama. I saw that on the Buenos Dias. I saw that let's say Yakumama. Okay, so I saw them guys like the great opening Yakumama. Yeah, so I saw the great opening of it. Morning. What's this? So I saw the grand opening of it on a Facebook page for Iquitos. And this place has been here forever. I don't know if he still rents out rooms, but it's yeah, it's La Balsa. It's been there for like forever. It's now my office was just down there, just past that building, and I used to park my boat down below here, where some people still keep their homes. See, along these sort of businesses here, along the promenade. So I gotta kind of have my phone with me in case Mr. Renato calls me or sends me a text message. Oh, wow, yeah. So yeah, guys, of course, yeah, this is 6 a.m. in the morning, so there's not going to be much happening there, but we'll definitely come back here for a few days. Yeah, see, these are one of the streets that got affected, but all this remodeling that took place during COVID. And yeah, see, some people still have homes down there, but before, this street was a bit rough. You could kind of walk in here and you could like break an ankle, I swear, on one of these streets, because this was all on level. It was almost like paved, that was broken down and ready to be repaved, but it just took forever. The famous lavanderia is still here. So if you guys are in town and you're just staying in town and you need your laundry done, you drop it off very early in the morning and it's ready for next day. So instead of a full service. Yeah, see, so now, like, these are some of the blockades that they've introduced to make sure that traffic on the Boulevard Malecon is limited. But yeah, it looks really, really beautiful now, and actually it's you know, they're keeping it very clean. Let's see. Stamp a little foti. There we go. There we go. Wow, so yeah, guys, huge shout out to the, I guess, city people, making sure that these downtown streets get taken care of at least a little bit. Oh, here's a garbage can. I'm walking around with this bag in my hand for forever now. Look at this. Okay, so this is the old like elementary school here. Still needs a lot of TLC. They could have done that. You know, asked all the business owners to chip in with a gallon of paint. I mean, a gallon of paint will do 400 square feet. You know, you could do a lot of that. You could certainly do a lot of that here on these streets. Let's see what this guy's got here. Empanaditas, no? Oh, papas, oh. Yuca frita. Wow, so yeah, check this out, guys. Well, let's walk down memory lane because my place was right down here. So now they got this limited barricade system here, and I bet a good also flooding system for when the 20-30 minute torrential rains come down, because I've seen these streets just fill up, like just fill up. So it looks like, wow, it's amazing. Good to see a lot of the hotels that I've seen here. Good to still see them around, like that one there, the Doral Inn. Oh yeah, that's been there for donkey's years. Buenos dias. Macambo, that was my nickname for a while. Macambo, it still is. Because of my head. See, this place, he's selling it. This is like it's always been a restaurant. It's always been like a nightclub restaurant, grill kind of thing. Well, they've put it up for sale. So I've so far just few you know, feet in, and I've noticed a lot of the places I know now up for sale. Yeah, see, like having these speed bumps will definitely alleviate also a lot of crime, probably, because I've seen a guy walk out of this was like right here on this corner, this blue place here. This was like a agency for ferries and fast boats in and out of town. Like if you wanted to go to Brazil from here, or if you wanted to go to the Tres Fronteras of Colombia, Brazil, and Peru from here, you'd come down to this place, you'd buy yourself a ticket, right? So this guy must have bought a bunch of tickets or something, or somebody knew that he had a lot of money on him, because Soon as he walked out of here, and now keep in mind my office was right there. See that second yellow building? Oh yeah. So my office was right there. So I'm sitting down, like I had some tables outside and some chairs, and we're sitting down. Yeah, and this guy walks out of here. 3 guys in a motor taxi. 3 guys. That's another thing you guys always, you know, gotta be aware of your surroundings, you know. But whenever you see 3 adult men in the back of a cab, always just kind of keep an eye on them. So three adult men pull up here, like pull up right here in the middle of this square, and 2 of them jump out. One of them grabs his sack on his belt, like he had like a money belt, so he grabs that, and then the other 2 guys are like sticking him and punching him, and then they kicked him, and then they threw him to the ground, and that was it. They jumped in the cab. Yeah, that was my place right there. Somebody's renting it now. 186, yeah. Ooh, the memories. The memories. But yes. And right here across the street, this Chinese lady owns all this. So if you guys want to come and buy, see, se vende esta casa, se alquila. So she'll rent this one, she'll sell that one. But it's an old Chinese lady. She came here from China like a long time ago, and she started some like import-export businesses. And like she kind of made it pretty, you know, made it pretty well for herself. And so she owns a lot of property here. Okay, let's just make sure. So yeah, she owns a lot of property here. There's a new building being built over there with that 2nd story unfinished yet. Gotta stay in that place one day. Here, this place right here, this building, that's a like a private it's a private apartment complex where you can rent the apartments by the week, by the month, by half a year if you want. So yeah, right here, guys, I used to park my boat. I mean, this wasn't even here. They just built that. They just built this little viewing center here. And my guy, I don't know if he still lives there, but basically, guys, you'd have to walk down like that kind of a jungle ground, and my boat was parked right here, and I used to pay him like 150 soles, so about 50 bucks a month, to watch the boat for me. So when I had, you know, just down that up the street, of course, I had my office and I had my hostel here, and then if I had tourists that were ready to go on a day tour, yeah, the boat was right here ready to go. I would just walk them down here, get on the boat, and do their day tour. So yeah, they just built this little viewing embankment here. Yeah, see, so some of these like poor people that have been living here for like, you know, donkey's years, maybe like 100 years, they just keep living on these floating houses, you know. And they just kind of, you know, do odd jobs here and there. There used to be a bar here. Now it's saying it's some kind of a Amazon Breeze resto bar. Well, there was always like a rental, like a room rental, sort of a hotel there too. Well, so they're selling that one too on the corner. Yeah, a lot of stuff, guys, is being sold. You know, and then some of these folks are foreign investors. Could be like you. But yeah, look at this stuff, guys. I mean, this is pretty. This is, I mean, this street, like I said, if you walked into the street when I was here, oh man, it looked rough. So yeah, now they got these cool barricades, so you can't, like, you know, take your scooter all the way in and that. Okay, so let me see if I can write a message to old Renato and say, hey man, I'm at Plaza de Armas, what they call Plaza de Armas Texas bar. Buenos días. Well, looked like, seemed like somebody I knew, but not really. So let me see if I can get older than that though. Oh, gracias, no. Okay, so left him a couple of messages. I hope they reach him well. Yeah, definitely guys, if you come here with a foreign phone, you're not gonna have any internet connections, definitely guys. So best thing to do is like just have a plan, you know, and just use your, like, if you know anybody here, just write, you know, like put their number in your contacts list and just text them the old-fashioned way, because that's the only things that seem to work. Or like an iMessage, if they have an iPhone, which is, iPhones are not very common here. People do have them, but not that many. This is more of a Android kind of place. Oh, wow, beautiful benches here, and some of them already damaged. All right guys, so yeah, we're hitting the hour where well, the kids are going to school still. Okay, so let's get back to Plaza de Armas. And yeah, so this is one of those streets where, see, like in the morning, this was jam-packed, like, I mean, rubber to rubber. This entire street was packed with motorcycles. So imagine, you know, these kids are trying to go to school here, or worse yet, they're trying to study up there. You know what I mean? This guy right here, Ches Magui, pretty good pizza. I will say that if you're gonna get pizza anywhere in Iquitos, Che Magui, because the owner, Peruvian guy, local guy, had spent like 17 years in Europe cooking in France and Italy, so he learned how to make pretty darn good pizza, guys. So definitely come up here, Che McGee, for your pizza needs. There's another pizza joint right here on this side, but I would not recommend it. But yeah, so yeah, let's go look for old Renato. It is coming up on 6:30. And I just texted him. Hopefully, oh yeah. So guys, this is the Bomboniera. This building has a story behind it. They built this, what's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 story building here. And the engineers didn't check with other engineers who were telling them, like, dude, you cannot build anything that high on an island of sand. It's just gonna sink. So I've been measuring it since, and I guess it is true. The building is actually sinking about an inch a month or something like that. Something very minute, but they basically abandoned it instead of like taking it apart, and you know, because everyone's scared to go in it, and then the cost of, you know, taking it apart and demolishing it will probably be extortionate, because you got to have like a professional crew. You know, you can't just have any random Tom, Dick, and Harry come and demolish a place like that. I'm going across the street. So you can't just have anybody you can't just have anybody come up. Buenos días, señor. Cambio la plata aquí ya. Un ratito. So is that old Renato? No, I thought. My good buddy old Renato. But yeah, full on traffic has not started yet, and I heard something to the effect of them limiting the amount of people that come up here into the Plaza de Armas, into the main central square, to kind of alleviate the noise, the pollution, the theft. I want to see if old Renatito got my text. But yeah, some things stay the same, some things changed, but my former town. Let's see if old man is up now. Oh, there he is. Well, how you doing there, young man?
How you doing? Somebody said somebody was here filming.
Yeah.
How you doing?
That was me. It's for my own channel. I'm back in town.
Still in Chicago?
Yeah. Your old friends from Chicago. My dad's on his way. My dad's traveling with me, but his American Airlines flight got held up in Miami. So he missed his connection flight, so now he's connecting in Lima now. He's gonna be here in a couple of days. Will do.
What you been up to?
Oh man.
See, you got a first aid kit.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, that's mandatory, you know. Yeah, I've been away. Well, I visited 2 years ago. I was here for about 3 weeks. And I saw Bill. I hung out with Bill. You guys weren't in town. I know Bill said you guys were away, so I said okay. But we hung out, for about 2-3 weeks. And let me say goodbye to my fans and then we can talk. So guys, I'm back with the old friend of mine. And when you are in this town, this is your go-to spot before you plan anything else. Morning. So hasta la ciao ciao, bye for now, over and out from the concrete jungle of Iquitos, Peru.